I want to put my 2 cents into a conversation that I continue to see on social media with the war selectors or sound clash selectors talking about the time they spent in the arena, what their accomplishments are, who won World Clash, who lost World Clash, who's better, who's worse, and that type of conversation. And what I want to add to the conversation is that this is not the conversation we should be having. Who killed the most sound systems? Who is, better than who? Is not the conversation that the greats and the elites in the sound clash arena should be having right now. At the state of the arena, we need them to be talking about things that can improve and make the arena continue to go on. The fact of the matter is, Ricky Trooper, Mataran, Panther, BS Odyssey, Fire Links, all of these people that we call the dinosaurs, none of them is better than any other one. These are the personalities who have shaped our culture and made the sound clash arena as good or as great as it is today, right? So if Trooper says that he's better than Squingy, he's wrong. If Bass Odyssey claims that Squingy's better than Trooper, they're wrong. If Mataran says that he's the greatest, he's wrong. Squingy says that he's better than Trooper, he's wrong. And you guys get the idea. What we really need to be talking about is helping the industry move further and further so there is still a sound clash arena 10 years from now. It kind of doesn't matter who's great. Really, it doesn't, because Trooper is great. Panther is great. Radigan is great. Mighty Crown is great. All of these elite sound systems that help to build the sound clash culture is great. So, let's have that conversation. Let's have the conversation that's going to help make the culture bigger. Let's have the conversation that's going to show the world that sound clash culture is something that needs to be witnessed and something that needs to be on your to-do list when we talk about sound system culture and entertainment, right? Let's have that conversation, at least for Black History Month. So let's stop having the conversation of who is better, right? The fact of the matter is that Fire Links, Tony Mataran, Ricky Trooper, Panther, and Squingy are the personalities of sound clash that brought forth another generation of sound clashers. So they are all great. When you listen to a sound clash and you hear somebody imitating Ricky Trooper, you know why they're doing that is because Trooper is great. When you go to a juggling dance and you see somebody talking like Tony Mataran and somebody wanting to act like Mataran, that's because Mataran is great. When we hear people cussing Budward and carrying on and emulating Panther in the sound clash arena, it is because Panther is great. When we see people customizing dub plates and bringing a lot more to the table when it comes to sound clashing in order to win a clash and imitating Mighty Crown, is because Mighty Crown is great. And the list goes on. David Radigan is great. Right? Because these bridges are so great, I've decorated my whole office. There's a section of my office with everybody because they are great and they need to be respected as great. But we don't really need to know who's greater. All we need to know is that these great brethren gave us a sound clash arena that we need to keep moving forward. So let's stop having the who's great conversation and let's have how can we make the sound clash greater conversation for the month of February.